Here with wide receiver coach Rob Likens. How you doing, Coach?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me, Jim.
So you have quite a talented young squad that you're working with there. What's it feel like walking into the situation at Cal, having 5, 6, 7, 8 real good options at your position?
Yeah, it's something I've never experienced before, so I'm very thrilled. One of the things these guys do a great job of is you come in there in the classroom and they're able to take what you coach them in the classroom and work on it out on the field that day and get it fixed. And they're very conscientious of all the details it takes, and just a great bunch. Great attitude, and they're very humble as well.
A couple of your guys that are slated to start came in together as friends and play together with Bryce and Chris.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about their camaraderie and how they play off each other on the field?
Yeah, they push each other a lot. It's great to watch. Out here at practice, they make sure that they're both doing the right things. They get onto each other. Ball security. You'll see them maybe try to strip the ball from one another and things like that. But they're fun to watch.
You've also got a number of new receivers coming in this year, one being Drake Whitehurst, who was here in the spring. He seems to be doing a real nice job and filling a niche. Can you talk a little bit about what he brings to the spot?
Yeah, well, he's tall. He's 6'4", and he can run, and he's athletic. We're going to use him down on the goal line. He'll play a lot. He's physical, which is, we need that, because most corners, you don't see very many corners that are over 6 feet. So he'll have a 4-inch advantage just walking out onto the field. Now, if we can just get him physical, able to lean on guys, use his body position properly, and he can jump really high. So the sky's the limit for the kid.
Jack Austin is another new guy, a true freshman that's really seeming to show up his first few days. What does he bring to the roster?
Kind of the same thing as Drake, and he's extremely intelligent. That's what I love about the kid, He understands football. He loves football. He's very smart. He's very coachable, very humble. Like I said with Jake, he's a tall kid. He's very strong. And, we're going to see later on this week, now that we got the pads on, what type of football player he is. I'm excited to see.
Now, Cal fans are still learning the inside and outside receiver. You're working with the outside guys.
Right.
Who else do you have in your group?
I got Kenny Lawler over on the right side. Got another guy, James Grissom, who is a walk-on that has really come on. I'm telling you, he's pushing these guys and giving them a run for their money. Now he's going to play. And then over on the left side, we got Maurice Harris, who's also a very similar type kid as Drake. He's tall, athletic, and can jump. So we got a pretty good 1-2 punch. We've got Triggs and Harper that are kind of smaller guys that are really quick and fast. And then we can bring three tall and physical guys in after those guys, to have a different look for the defense.
Create a lot of matchup problems too.
That's exactly right, yeah.
Most DBs being around 5'10" or so.
5'10", 5'11". You don't hardly see anybody over 6 foot at that position. So, like I said, it's an automatic advantage just walking out there.
So can you talk a little bit about how this offense operates? It's known as being a fairly simple one that moves very quickly, so it's hard for the defense to keep up with, even though they know there's not a great multitude of plays. What are you doing out there with your guys?
Exactly. There's really, I've been saying this for a long time, there's 2 ways to attack defenses. You either do it schematically or you do it with fast tempo and you try to wear them out. And we've chosen to go with a fast tempo and wear them out route, and we're going to be very simple, because if you go fast and you have a bunch of different plays, then now you got to coach all those different plays. Now you got a bunch of different details you have to coach. You can't get it all done. So we're very simple, so we can come out here and we can just go really, really fast. And we plan on playing a lot of guys. It really helps that I have 3 guys at each one of my outside positions that they're all going to play. They're going to just boom, 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 in and out, and we're going to wear those guys out.
Do you have the sense that the simplified offense is allowing the quarterbacks to play instinctively without having to think too much?
Absolutely. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is have that guy thinking about a million things, checking off the protections, looking all over the field and all that stuff. In our offense, you just snap the ball and let them play.
So in the spring, the tempo was a lot slower. You had a lot less guys out there, and the conditioning wasn't as good. Now you're coming in with virtually a whole roster of guys, and the conditioning seems like it's night and day better right now. How's that enabled you to really put your offense in full?
Yeah, and it all starts with Coach Damon Harrington did a phenomenal job this summer getting these guys in great shape. And what I love is hearing that the guys, the confidence that they have in the shape that they're in, and their mindset. And that's a big thing. They feel like they can walk out here and run all day long and not get tired. So, that's where it all started, is with him.
Do you or any of the other coaches ever get out there and do some of those tough workouts during the summer, or you just sit back and watch?
I do. I don't know if anybody else on the staff does. No, I come out here probably out on the field, and I've run these bleachers. I run cross fields, and I'll do about 3 times a week.
You got a pretty fit staff, and you're a pretty fit guy, so I wouldn't be surprised to see you out there. Hey, well, thanks for taking the time to talk, and good luck this season. We're real excited to see what you're going to do.
All right, Jim. Thanks, man.